representing the 27 to 32 foot class in the center console category. The Sea Lion 27 TE has an overall length of 27 feet, a beam of 8 feet 6 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 600. Built to provide comfort when venturing offshore, she has a draft of 20 inches, a dead rise of 22.5 degrees, a weight of 5,500 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 220 gallons. Now, let's hear more from our hosts.
Okay, gang, we're on the 27 Sea Lion Tournament Edition today, and really, I'll tell you what, I'm excited about this day, and I'm excited about this boat. Let me tell you why. On the ride out here, I talked to the guys from Sea Lion about something that I've noticed lately. There seems to be a trend towards giant center consoles in the last few years. They just keep getting bigger, and I've said it over and over again, you do not need a giant boat to come out in the blue water and fish. In fact, a 27-foot boat with one engine might be the perfect guide boat, and that really appeals to me. I'm super excited about this boat. This is a cool little machine.
It is an ideal boat for what we're going to do today. I was plenty excited walking down the dock to step on the Sea Lion 27 TE. Let me tell you something. This is what we call a fishing boat. It is wide open, it is built to fish, and it's built to do it well.
The 27-foot length, 8.5-foot beam, and 22.5-degree dead rise bottom on the Sea Lion proved to be very capable in the offshore arena. This boat rode soft, rode dry, ran like a champ. With a single engine, this boat was also very economical. Now, although the Sea Lion is rated for up to 600 horsepower, the boat we ran today was rigged with a single 350. Now, 350 is plenty of power to push this boat. This is a 40-mile-an-hour boat that also offers 2.7 miles to the gallon fuel economy at 30 miles an hour cruising.
I knew what the TE stood for, Tournament Edition. Here's what you want in a tournament boat. Plenty of real estate. This one you could fish 360 degrees around, and plenty of live bait ability. We had that between live wells under the rocket launcher and on the transom. Man, did all 360 degrees come into play in no time. I was putting the initial bait out of the morning, and a sailfish took it out of my hands. I missed him, but it wasn't 5 minutes before we had another one on and jumping.
As a boat captain who does most of his own maintenance on the boat, I certainly appreciated the ability to get inside the console and reach all of my electrical systems on the console helm panel from a seated position inside there. Not really uncomfortable to do that at all. Additionally, under the cockpit deck, there was a very large opening. This compartment opened up and exposed all of your bilge systems, which could also be easily accessed and maintained without a lot of complication, and could be done from a seated position on the deck.
A lot of tournaments you need to be able to carry home a big fish. We had a forward fish box in the deck of the Sea Lion that would take home the biggest fish you're ever going to take to weigh in. There's a lot of things to like in a fully closed transom. For one thing, if you've got a bait well back there, it's higher. That means you're not bending over constantly trying to catch bait. It also keeps the boat safer in a following sea if you should get caught in a real big sea.
Following the theme of the entire boat, the console and helm face on this boat was super clean as well. The inside of the console was also clean and offered a lot of storage options as well as room for an optional head.
Now, because this is a fishing boat, that doesn't mean that you got to take the family and the cruising style away from it. Sea Lion was smart. There's seats in the bow, but guess what? You can remove them completely out of the boat. And so when the family does want to go for a little cruise, all you got to do is pick them up and put them on the boat for the day. Very easy. In the transom, you have a bench seat that actually folds back into the transom so you don't see it and everything opens up. Fishing gets slow, pop it up and take a little break. Guys, you said this boat was here to fish today, and it did just that. I was on the camera boat when you caught the sailfish, and watching you walk around the boat and all the guys having fun, she did her purpose today.
Oh, Lori, let me tell you, I was trying to come up with one word. I always try and put a personality to a boat. This boat is clean. Okay, now that I don't mean physically clean. It's brand new, it's gorgeous. But there is nothing to trip over. There's nothing to break. This is a seagoing vessel, and it is ready to fish.
This boat is set up right. A 27-foot boat, in my opinion, is all the boat I need for an offshore boat, and this boat performed flawlessly offshore today. You know, think about it. You can trailer the boat yourself. The boat gets 2.7 miles to the gallon at cruising speed with a single motor, less maintenance on your motor, spending less at the pump. Boat looks beautiful, ran like a champ. I mean, what more could you ask for?
I'm gonna tell you what, I am convinced in my mind This boat will always remember me for putting her on that sailfish this morning. There were plenty more with them, and I can tell you the Sea Lion 27 TE is a boat that can handle whatever you're going to put it through.